I'm gonna try like to not make this too long. I don't think I'm gonna really make this too long. Can you see me? Get up on in here, family. Let's talk real quick. Let's chop up some things, man. Y'all see the thumbnail. So we gonna wrap. We gonna talk something. And I kind of touched on this many years ago, you know. But now I gotta really say it again. I was trying. I didn't know how to go about it, but I gotta go about it like this. I gotta talk about it. All right. So we see everything that's been going on, right? With Gervonta Davis. There's been a lot going on, man. This whole past 2 weeks, a lot of things been going on. You have a lot of these channels out here blaming Bud for a lot of things, and low key trying to do it. You got the blatant disrespect for Crawford, and now the Gervonta Davis situation with him fighting Jake Paul. That's another situation that's going on. So the boxing streets is buzzing, man. The boxing streets buzzing right now. A week ago, I made a video when it came to the Terrence Crawford beat. These channels that's out there disrespecting Bud about the pads and all of that stuff. So there's a select handful of channels that I called out on this. So I ended up making a thumbnail. I ended up making a thumbnail over the situation. The thumbnail, I put Knockout Boxing, ASM Sports Media, Fanon, Manager Marty, Boxing Ego was in there, and Fred from Barbershop Conversations. Then I put Showbiz in there, but Showbiz, he's not as bad as the rest of these motherfuckers. But I did what I did. I created that thumbnail. Mind you, I created the thumbnail. Me. And that's what I'm getting to in this video. I created this thumbnail, right? Let me tell you something. I create most of the stuff you see. You might see me make thumbnails. Now I'm starting to get into the AI thumbnails, the cartoon thumbnails. You also see me still making original thumbnails. That takes time. It takes time to do this shit. You know what I mean? It takes time. Even the AI ones, you got to figure out, you might not like how it come out, and you might scrap it and do it all over again. Nonetheless, I come up with it. All my logos you see, I create my own shit. Me. I don't pay nobody to make my logos. None of that shit. These is my logos. I created these logos myself. All of the Rebel Life logos you've seen since I started this channel, I created them. My own imagination, my own time, my own effort. Some of them was easier than others, but still, me, I created them. Here's my issue. If you see the thumbnail right now, you see the thumbnail, and I posted it on my wall. I said, do y'all know what's wrong with this picture? Well, as you see in the thumbnail, you see my thumbnail from my previous video that I made a couple of weeks back, and you also see Blue Blood Sports TV in the thumbnail, right? You might say, well, Rebel, what's the problem with that? What's the issue? Well, I got issues with this, man. And here's my problem. Number one, like, I never had a problem with Blue Blood, right? I used to go on his channel and drop comments in his I used to drop comments all the time in his chat. He used to shout me out, right? Everything. Then I noticed recently, like, I don't know why, I noticed, like, I didn't know where the problem came from. I went in his on his chat, one of his lives, and dropped, like I always do, salute Blue, salute. I say salute Blue, and I'll watch him. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it because I don't care about stuff like that. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I noticed he stopped, like, saying, yo, Rebel Life, what up, right? He started doing that. Like, he started skipping past my name, and I'm watching all the people that was leaving comments above me and below me. He would shout them out and skip my name. So I'm saying, yo, what I do to him? Did I do something to Blue Blood? I don't know where that coming from. The only thing I could think of, somebody in his clique, the LDBC, I may have had words with somebody and they probably told him, don't shout me out, don't fuck with me no more. Some sucker shit like that. That could have been what it is, right? Anyway, I never did nothing personally to Blue Blood, so I always looked out for him. I always like shouted him out. Even recently, I was telling people to sub to a channel, right? This is a channel that got 200,000+ subscribers, right? I don't even got 6,000 subs yet, man. And that's cool. I like building my shit from the ground up. I'm grateful for my subscribers, and I love every last one of y'all that subscribe to my channel. I respect that. I love it. The issue I got, and this is an issue that I'm a kind of like include all of the other small channels as well, but I'm gonna just dive into what my personal issue is with this. He took my thumbnail and used it for his video, right? Now, my logo is up there. Now, y'all can see where I'm going with this, right? Why I feel disrespected. I'm gonna tell you why. Now, if me and Blue Blow is cool or whatever, I wouldn't have a problem with him doing that. But the issue is, I've been dropping comments saying what up to him. I did that twice. He don't acknowledge me no more, right? Cool, no problem. I ain't got no issue with that. But here's my thing. What make you think you could come on my channel though and swagger jack my thumbnail and don't acknowledge me, bro? What's up? Where niggas doing that at now, son? I'm a little channel, bro. My subscriber count could fit into his subscribers count many times over. So when you do shit like that, how you think that's gonna make me feel? I'm gonna look at that shit side eye because I make my thumbnails, bro. It take time to do these thumbnails. Just like it take time for everybody to do these videos, just like him. Bro, you making a lot of money off your channel. You telling me you can't create your own thumbnail? You can't come up with your own thumbnail, hire somebody to make your shit? And or take the time out of your life to figure out how to do your own thumbnails where you ain't got to pay nobody to do your thumbnails. He put the thumbnail up there because he got an issue with Knockout Boxing. That don't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That's cool. You got an issue with Knockout, no problem. A lot of us got issues with Knockout. But my thing is, if you got an issue with him, make your own thumbnails, bro. And I'm going to say it again. I don't have a problem with people doing that. Hold on, y'all. I'm here picking up my daughter. How you doing? I don't have a problem with nobody doing that if we was cool. You don't acknowledge me on your channel when I come and say what up and show my respect. But you, so I'm not, I look at it like this, right? I'm too small for you to acknowledge on your channel, but I'm big enough for you to come on my channel and watch me and take my thumbnail. That ain't cool, bro. Say something. Be like, yo, look, in your video, if we gonna do that, right? Acknowledge me, son. Say, yo, this thumbnail is courtesy of Rebel Life Boxing. Y'all go subscribe to Rebel Life Boxing. You ain't even gotta say subscribe. Just say my name, dog. Don't just come steal my shit like that, man. If me and you ain't cool, son, which I thought we was. Apparently we not, because I watched you do that shit. I watched you purposely not say my name out of nowhere. When you used to always, when I used to drop comments, you always, yo, Rebel, what up? Rebel Life, what up? And then you stop doing that shit. And I'm thinking it's because one of his bitch ass niggas that he fuck with, probably I had words with him, went back and said something. Yo, I see Rebel being in shit. Yo, say what up to that nigga, man. That's little bitch whole shit like that. And he let them get in his head and don't. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of, bro. My issue is this. You gotta acknowledge people, my guy. You can't just, I can't go on his channel. I would never go on his channel and take his whole fucking thumbnail and slap it up there and don't say his name and say, yo, it's times where some of my homeboys, I would say a word and be like, you know, like my man E Thriller. I would say, like E Thriller, his phrase is, I'll wait, I'll fucking wait, right? It's times you go back in some of my videos, I'll say, yo, just like my man E Thriller say, I'll wait, I'll fucking wait. That's respect. That's showing respect. And even if I don't fuck with you and I use your line or your thumbnail, I'm gonna shout you out, bro. I'm not just gonna just straight steal your shit. I looked at it like this. He's saying he ain't even take my logo out. He ain't even cross my logo out, son. I'm looking at it like, to me, it's like, yo, fuck that. I'm a big channel. What he gonna say? I could do what I want. Nah, nigga, not with me. Not with me, you ain't. You a big channel. You taking a little bitty itty dude's channel thumbnail and you slapping it on your shit and you not acknowledging me, son. You don't see nothing wrong with that? Especially when you don't, when you skip over my name when I be shouting you out and saying salute to you in your chat, and you don't say nothing back to me like you used to do. But I never said nothing about it. I left it alone because that don't bother me. But this is bothering me, so I'm bringing it up, and it's all related. You don't say my name. You don't shout me out when I come on your. I used to come on your lives, but you watch my shit and feel like it's all right to steal my thumbnail or somebody that you don't even acknowledge. Nah, not at all. Let me read these comments. It says, love creators that don't read chat and just use this for therapy. May as well close the chat. What you talking about, bro? How I'm gonna acknowledge the chat? I'm trying to get stuff off my chest, bro. I'm not paying attention to the chat yet. I don't know how other dudes do, but I had to get this off my chest. And then I always go back. So you must not be on this channel a lot. What I do is I say what I gotta say for the most part, and then I go back and I look through the chat and I say what up, or I respond to the whatever. And I'm not. You think I'm just sitting here looking at the chat just to say, just acknowledge the chat? That's not why I'm here, bro. I'm not here for that. But I do respect the chat, and I always go right back. I double back and I say what I gotta say to the chat. But I gotta speak on this because I'm seeing this. This happened. These dudes watch us. These is big channels, man. They already got the subscriber counts. They're getting the revenue. So it's extra disrespectful to not acknowledge us, bro. And sneak and the most upsetting part is he just slapped it up there like I was like nobody was gonna say nothing, like nobody was gonna see it. Come on, man. If we do that to these big channels, for the most part, if we just straight steal their logos, straight steal their fucking thumbnails, they have a problem with that. Some might not have a problem with it, but I'm not everybody. Everybody is different. I don't have a problem with it if I'm cool with you, bro. If I'm cool with you, I don't care about none of that. If me and you not cool, I care about that shit. Now, it's different if I steal your shit, I steal a picture, and I don't like you, I'm not cool with you, and I'm trying to troll you or something. I don't give a fuck. You could troll me. I don't care about that. I troll myself all the time. You could troll me. I don't care about trolling. I'm a master at trolling, bro. I taught myself how to make thumbnails. It ain't hard. Learn it, nigga. I don't get these niggas, man. And this has happened to some of my homeboys that got smaller channels too. These larger channels, a few of them, I'm not named, you know what I mean? That's not my place to name dudes that have done this to some of my friends on here, but they've stole a lot of stuff from my guys and don't even acknowledge them, bro. That's hyper disrespectful, man. Now, that's disrespectful, but it's even more disrespectful when you thought you was cool with a content creator, and then they just disrespect you by not. They don't even say your name no more for whatever reason, and then they come over to your shit anyway and take your shit. Nah, that's fucked up, bro. I got a big problem with that. My God, listen, I'm gonna say this: don't do that shit again, bro. For real, like don't. I advise you not to do that again. Don't do that again, bro. Unless you're gonna acknowledge me, man. Have some respect. It's respect, bro. That's total disrespect. It's just like if I put out I put out an album and somebody just bootleg my shit. And he's getting the views. So they see the thumbnail. Think about it for a minute. He put my thumbnail in there, right? That's helping his views, because if he didn't have my thumbnail in there, it probably wouldn't have got the views that it got. The reason why he put my thumbnail there is to have a catchy thumbnail to get views. It would bring controversy because the person in the thumbnail he don't really fuck with like that. So then my thing is, why not just go and grab a picture of him from online and just put it on your thumbnail? Why come on my little small channel that you don't even acknowledge no more and take my shit and put it on your thumbnail? Come on, man. That ain't cool. That ain't what it is, man. And for like the other dudes that this happened to, I feel you. I kind of touched on this a couple of years ago because this happened to me already with another channel, and I spoke about it. I reached out to them, and it's a few reasons why I directly didn't reach out to him, because he probably not going to acknowledge it anyway. Just like when I drop salutes in his chat, he just stopped acknowledging the fact, and I watch him, bro. He do it all the time. Everybody that drop comments in his chat, he say salute to them all the time. All the time. He just do it to me all the time. But something went wrong somewhere, not sure where. I never came on this channel, disrespected him. I always was respectful on this channel. I never had no issue with the brother. So I don't know why he stopped doing that. That's cool. You're a human. You're a man. I don't worry about that shit. But you're not gonna do is not acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little channel, bro. Like, I'm trying to get to certain places, right? And you already there. You shouldn't be worrying about little channels. You already on top, right? Why do you need to steal from little channels, bro? If you already on top, why you got to take stuff from little channels? You should have people ready to go, hire them to make thumbnails, whatever it is the case may be, bro, right? It's crazy. Crazy work, man. But shout out to all the fam out there. Damn, this shit make me not even want to do boxing videos no more, man. Cause it's like that's some real suckerish shit, man. Like it really is, bro. This should get under my skin. It get under my skin. But it also lets me know that these big channels watch us little channels. They watch us little guys. If they didn't, they wouldn't be doing shit like this. Just my thing. So you can take it how you want to take it. You can take it how you don't. I don't care. Now I'm gonna go read the comments. I'm Abigail. Salute, Abigail. Who else is in the chat? Not that many people today. Hi, Silly Kitty, salute. 67 God edit, salute, family. What's going on? Mozzarella Cookie fan, salute. What's good, man? Hey, how you doing? What's good? Hey. Salute to all y'all, man. But that's all I really got to say. Have some respect, man. Everybody should respect everybody, right? Right? Now, if we going at each other, then that's a different story, man. You know, whatever. Do what you got to do. But if I don't, if I no longer fuck with, if you no longer don't fuck with me, you stop fucking with. He stopped shouting me out. I never had a problem with this brother. So don't come on my shit and don't take my shit, because I'm gonna take it away every time you do that. And unless you acknowledge me, man. Acknowledge me. Or shit, man. Cross my logo out, bro. People clearly see they could see the name of the logo, and it looked like he was tampering with it a little bit too. Like he tried to like shine it up a little bit and blurt it out. I don't know, man. It's just that's some real slime ball shit right there. That's just the way I see it, man. Like I said, he might not take it like that when people take his shit, because he probably cool with a lot of these dudes that take his stuff. And they probably acknowledged him. A lot of these smaller channels, they did take anything from him, they did acknowledge him. Otherwise, it's probably channels that don't fuck with him and he got a little static with, then you like Manager Marty or something like that, I could understand, you know what I mean, why it would be some disrespect there because they don't fuck with each other. Just saying, man. But anyway, it's your boy Rebel Life Boxing, man. I just had to get that off my chest. Let them know that I see what you did, bro. And that's wrong, son. That's wrong right there. You can't do that. You gotta acknowledge people, man. You can't take niggas' whole thumbnails and stuff like that as if you made the shit or something like, nah, no, absolutely not. But I'm off this, man. Y'all have a good day.